Welcome back to Championship Court, round of 16 men's singles in this progressive draw. All matches played today on Championship Court will be round of 16. We already saw Eduardo Irizarry taking down Casey Diamond. That opened up our broadcast here on Championship Court. As we get back into the men's singles draw, it'll be Max Manthou in the purple at the top of your screen.
Manthou took a little bit of time off from the singles side. Got back into it in Mesa a couple of weeks ago.
Manthou can be a very tricky singles player because of his ability to cover court.
Well, that's where, yeah, on the singles side, Manthou is where he had his first success coming into pickleball. Yeah, obviously the tennis players transitioning into pickleball singles much easier.
It'll be Manthou taking on Jake Boyer at the bottom of your screen. First point goes to Manthou.
Actually, Jake Bauer.
What did I say?
Boyer. I mean, it's
Dusty Boyer, Jake Bauer.
Dusty Boyer is below him on the draw.
He is. That's exactly
you looked at Boyer and Bauer.
Exactly what I was looking at.
Max and Max.
Back-to-back points for Manthou to start. Of course, Manthou coming off of a vacation. He and girlfriend Mari Humberg went to Tasmania, went to Australia right after Mesa, got back in time for USAP Nationals.
Always good to take a trip down south to Tasmania.
Have you been to Tasmania? I feel like you should have been.
I have.
Yeah.
I have, considering it is my home country, but yes. Yes, I have.
Tasmania is its own country, is it not?
No, it's one of the states of Australia.
See, you come for the pickleball and you learn geography.
We have 5 states and 2 territories.
Today I learned as Manthou puts that forehand into the net. Bauer pulls level at 2 apiece.
And, you know, we got 50 states over here. Australia, we've got 5 in the same size. So our states are much larger.
I feel like that's what happens when people from like out west come over and they're like, oh, is it going to take like 10 hours to get from side to side of Pennsylvania?
Yeah. Oh, great
that's
backhand.
A beautiful backhand from Manthou.
Well, Manthou, very dangerous on that backhand. Does a good job staying short, can roll it quite easily.
A referee timeout on court as the wind picking up and Bauer being asked to move the towel. Bauer, part of the Florida Gators national championship team that played in Cape Coral last year, as Manthou again putting the forehand into the net.
This year.
2 years ago.
This year.
Side out, point 4. Four.
Listen, March was so long ago that it feels like last year.
That's what I was thinking about when you said last year. I was like, oh no, wait, I think it was this year, but it feels like
it does.
It feels like 16 months ago. What are we in? Are we in 2025?
Be 2023, 2028. I don't know anymore.
Oh, it's all just run together. Good lead there.
Just misses as it's tied once again at 5 apiece. And you want to talk about the collegiate game, though. When we were out in Mesa, we got to have this collegiate, the showcase on Friday. Then we had collegiate matches going on. And not just the players, but the fans. Man, they brought it.
Oh, little
loose.
Yeah, a little lackadaisical there for Bauer. Standing tall. Just tried to bump it back. I mean, Manthou's one of the guys that you can't really hit a touch volley on because he's going to cover the court. It's almost Roadrunner-esque with how fast his feet move out on the court.
Manthou can't bring it back in the court as we are trading point for point here in game 1.
6-6.
Manthou again applying pressure.
Yeah, it's very good pressure there from Manthou. Got up to the kitchen line quickly. You see the footwork again. His feet are super, super light. Moves them quickly, stays balanced.
Winner of this match will take on the winner of Max Wild and Dusty Boyer. Oh, Bauer sticking the volley.
Very nice backhand volley there from Bauer.
7-up.
I'm not going to lie, this is the first time I've seen Bauer out on the court.
7-7.
What are your takeaways thus far?
I mean, other than a couple of loose errors, he's done a good job keeping the pressure on Manthou. That's a good deep ball there to the backhand of Manthou from Bauer.
Timeout taken here by Bauer as we are tied at 8 apiece here in game number 1. Jake Bauer, the 22-year-old from Port Orange, Florida, picked up a bronze in men's singles in Cape Coral back in March. Took down Brandon Lane in the round of 32 here at the GEICO APP Tour Championships in straights, both games 15-12.
Yeah, it's like we talked about to open the show. It has been a little bit of a tough ride for the highest seeds here. I was talking to Brandon Lane about the loss yesterday. He's like, you know, I took a month off. I went down to Costa Rica, was doing some teaching. It's been a long year. If you don't come out hot and you don't come out, you know, ready to really go from the first serve, then it's definitely been a battle here.
I think we saw some of that play into the Seving Mendez match as Manthou steps up for the winner this season, especially these last 6 weeks or so have been a grind. We were in Fort Lauderdale in October, Mesa in November, followed by USAP Nationals out in San Diego just a few weeks ago, and now back here to round out the season. That's a lot of competition and a lot of travel.
Yeah, I think it's always difficult once you get toward the tail end of the season. Oh, court coverage from both these guys. Manthou again, so good at tracking the ball down.
Manthou very similar in some regards to Eduardo Irizarry in terms of the court coverage and the way that he's moving around that backhand that allows him to do what he wants with that inside-out forehand.
Oh, stop it. No.
Oh, Manthou had no business winning that point.
I mean, one thing, it's this get right here. It's this get, the after it, coming back into the court.
If you're Bauer, you're thinking, what do I have to do to win a point?
Hit it away from Manthou.
What constitutes away from Manthou is a guy that can go sideline to sideline.
Hit an angle that goes off of the
has to get in the stands on one bounce.
Advertising barricades.
Bauer getting overextended on the backhand as Manthou opening up now a 4-point lead, largest of the opening game.
Or just hit the net cord every time and have it dribble over.
Listen,
I think every
if
pickleball,
people could learn how to do that, yes.
Single pickleball player wants that ability to just hit the net dribbler every single time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you can hit a net cord winner.
I mean, you may get a paddle thrown at you after like the 10th net cord winner, but oh,
get out of here, Max Manthou.
But that's the court coverage of Manthou that puts the pressure on and forces Bauer to try and be so fine and have such a small target.
13-8.
Passing shot winner.
You were going to say something else right there. I was waiting for you. I was like...
Well, there was no reaction from anyone.
No, that was a great forehand passing shot.
I mean, picture perfect forehand winner for game point.
14-8.
Good response there from Bauer to freeze Manthou at 14.
Side out, point 9. Nine 14.
Floats just long, and Manthou will get a second look at a game point. Skipped off the net cord, went wide. Another point for Bowers. He is hanging in here in game number 1.
Timeout server.
Timeout taken by Bowers, second and final of the opening game. As we take a look back at our Gamma Live to Play rally of the match, this is why Max Manthou is such a difficult opponent in men's singles.
Well, again, it's the get off of the net cord here, and then comes back in the court, perfect forehand, then gets back up to the kitchen line, closes it out with a perfect angled volley.
It made it look easy at that.
Just taking a little stroll right there. Again, but Manthou stays so light on his feet that he's able to really get quick footwork. But you know, I look at Manthou's legs, and he's got the build of a soccer player. As far, if you've looked at a lot of soccer players, they have like that bow starting in their legs, at their knees, with how much they move and cut direction and do everything. That's where you look at Manthou's legs when he's walking back. He's got that bow, and like how quickly he cuts direction and moves on the court.
My soccer experience was limited to a single season as a goalie when I was 6, as Bauer forehand error. So close to making it as a soccer player.
Did you take any balls to the face like you did in softball?
Not that I remember. Game point number 3.
Oh.
Just long.
Didn't see it clearly in or out by call. The rule stands.
Manthou called it long.
Oh, I didn't see the replay. I was looking at the court. Can we see that replay again?
Well, third time is the charm. We will try to take another look when we come back here on Championship Court.
You know, I've always found it strange. People really want to save money, but are so willing to toss their hard-earned coin into a 3-foot pool of disappointment.
I want to be rich.
You don't need to throw your money away. All you need is your phone.
Oh.
No. Go to GEICO, get a quote, and you could save $900 with your phone.
Look at that, it's ringing.
What? What are you doing, mate?
I'm going in.
It feels good to save some coin. It feels good to GEICO.
Hello?
Hi there. This is Regional Power and Utility. We're calling you about an outstanding balance.
We thought I paid that.
scheduled for immediate shutoff unless it's resolved today. But I can help you make a payment right now.
Not today. Nice try.
Spot the red flags so you can protect yourself from fraud with the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
The APP is sponsored by the Botanist Island Dry Gin, distilled with 22 wild botanicals. Road to Pro. Unlock your potential with the official sock of the APP Tour. And GEICO, the exclusive home and auto insurance of the GEICO APP Tour Championships. The APP Selkirk Collegiate Series is up and running. There are only 3 more events in the 2025 season before the championships in Cape Coral in March. As always, visit theapp.global for more information. The APP U.S. Collegiate National Champions from this year. As you take a look, of course, Jack Monroe from Texas, a double champion in men's doubles and mixed doubles. Jake Bauer picking up a bronze in men's singles.
Side out, point 1.
And Bauer picking up that individual bronze, but Florida as a team taking home the championship.
Oh, yeah.
Nice touch there from Bauer as he gets level and back on serve. Bit of controversy at the end of game number 1.
Oh,
Max
Manthou's
Manthou
foot was in the way.
calling this ball out on game point.
Yeah, that was out. That was a good call.
Manthou right on top of it. And if you spent any time with us here on the APP Tour, you know Max Manthou, one of the most generous line callers on tour, even when it's at his own detriment. There was not a question about that forehand put away, though.
Manthou's more likely to call a ball in than he is to call a ball out.
You know, prior to that one, I can't remember the last time he's called a close ball out.
No, unless it's like, more than a foot out.
Manthou took game number 1, 15-10 in the round of 16.
Bauer not used to being out on championship court, not hanging a towel over the advertising barricades. Second time he's been asked to take it off. Oh.
Edge guard into the stands, head on a swivel here on championship court.
Yeah, way too big of a backswing there from Bauer.
Oh, Manthou pulls it wide.
Side out, point 2.
This progressive draw means that we are playing the round of 16 all day here at the GEICO APP Tour Championships. We have men's singles action here on singles action. This is a men's match as Manthou
ridiculous
finds
angle.
the winner. We'll have singles all day here on championship court. Doubles and mixed doubles going on around the grounds.
It's not just the scramble from Manthou. It's also his ability to scramble and then get himself in a position that he can hit that angle.
If you want to check out any of the other matches happening on Players Court, you can always join our colleague Dominic Catalano on APP TV. Got those matches for you.
Yeah.
Bauer finding some space inside the line. And Chad, as I take a look at the bracket here, the quarterfinal that I'm already eyeing, Ryler DeHart and Jack Foster.
Yeah,
will be playing tomorrow.
It's going to have a little bit of firepower in that one. I thought you were going to say, as I look at the bracket, it's been imploded and exploded.
Well, that is very true. That happened yesterday with both Ronan Cameron and Will Howells being dispatched in the round of 32 in 3 games. And just now in the women's draw, the top seed going down in 3 games. Sophia Seving, first time she has not made at least a semifinal this year.
Well, it's not the first time a nuclear bomb's been dropped on our draws here at the APP. It continues to be a very tough position to be a 1 or a 2 seed.
That's because the only place to go from a 1 or 2 seed is down. Everybody's gunning for you. Who's there? Oh, couldn't quite shape it over the net.
Nice touch there from Bauer.
Slow walk over to the side for Manthou. To this point, he and his doubles partner, Eric Lang, safe in the draw. They're the 2 seed here in Fort Lauderdale. Off the edge guard, Bauer is even at 5. Got a chance to talk to Manthou's mixed doubles partner, Christine Maddox, as I was coming back to the booth. She was looking on, said she was really just trying to stay warm. That's something else that players having to deal with today as Bauer finds some space for the winner. The temperature dropping a bit here in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, excellent timing there from Bauer. Manthou takes 1 step to the left, back to the middle. Bauer threads the needle. Yeah, yesterday, first time I'd sweated in a month. So I was like, I'm not going to bring a jacket today. I am now in a sweatshirt.
It's a breezy 73 with cloud cover here at the fort. Manthou stepping up. Gone is the first lead for Bauer at 6 apiece.
I think it's the wind that is making it feel much cooler.
Wind has been an issue several times this year.
No wind, very comfortable.
Remember, you go back to April here in Fort Lauderdale where we had gusts of 25 miles an hour and players just wreaked havoc on their games.
Great touch and control there from Bauer.
Moves back in front at 7-6. It was the wind that ended up being the kryptonite for Chris Hayworth. Snapped his streak of over 365 days without losing a match.
Yeah.
Paints the line on the other side, does Bauer.
Bauer's done a much better job than last few points, really staying compact, shortening up the backswing, taking that ball early.
8-6.
Manthou lets it sail wide after he doubled up on the backhand wing.
7. Seven, 8.
Bauer has been much more aggressive here in game 2.
Well, reading the ball a little bit better, but staying more compact with the backswing on those volleys has allowed him to be a little bit more aggressive with the finish.
Forehand error from Manthou. Bauer now 10-7 in his favor. A timeout taken here from Manthou.
1 minute.
Our women's doubles bracket here at the GEICO APP Tour Championships. All 4 quarters are set. Fudge and Braverman, they have been the top duo on tour all year long, taking on Kelsey Matthews and Allie Reichert. I watched their round of 16 matchup, Matthews and Reichert, earlier today before we came on the air. They took down Rihanna Valdez and Kelsey Grambeau. And you are circling the bottom of the screen. That's because Madalena Gregorio and her partner moving through take on Simone Jargin and Christine Maddox.
Gregorio and Hogue took out the 2 seeds, Jana Newell and Emily Cederquist, and the issues with Jana Newell's shoulder looked like they were continuing. She was missing volleys. She didn't have a whole lot of power on it. So I think, coming toward the end of the season, it's going to be a much needed break for Newell that she can try and work on that shoulder, rehab it, because it has certainly hindered her, the last 3-4 tournaments.
We saw it really come into play in Mesa. She was dealing with some shoulder issues. Newell, one of those players that packs a big punch with her overhead as Manthou pushes Bauer back.
Point 8.
And as someone who has shoulder issues themselves, I understand the need for some rest and some rehab.
Preaching to the choir.
Indeed.
Right there. My 2 shoulder surgeries have something to say about that one. Oh, a little unlucky with the net cord for Bauer. Lucky for Manthou, though.
Manthou back within 1 here in game number 2. Missed the serve.
Side out. Point 11. 11-9.
Bauer had the alley, just couldn't bring it in the court.
Again, though, the coverage of Manthou makes you go for a much smaller target. Bauer trying to slide that, basically the width of the line.
And the smaller the target, the more precise you have to be with your timing, your contact point, paddle face. Oh, Max Manthou. It's too good.
Great read, great coverage, great control. Oh, Manthou used to be very, very dangerous on the singles side of things. Chose to take some time off from singles. Again, it's a grind to play all 3 disciplines week in, week out. Just deep.
Well, we've seen Manthou, as Bauer asking for an appeal, it was confirmed out. We've seen with that step away from singles for Manthou, though, the growth in men's doubles alongside Eric Lang and mixed doubles with Christine Maddox. It's a timeout taken on court. Manthou, also a published author, put out his book Pickleball Gospel last year, really chronicling his time breaking into professional pickleball.
Tristan Dassault, keep the run going.
It was Dassault that knocked out Will Howells, the 2 seed.
Yeah.
And has just taken down Naveen Beasley.
Tristan Dassault is, he's a younger player, right? So is not as well known. But the guy's like 6'4", built like a beanpole, and just absolutely rips it. So that's a name that you're gonna need to remember and watch for.
A little whippy in his action.
Coming into 2026.
Why wait to 2026? Keep his name top of mind here in Fort Lauderdale as he's moving on.
Just a little too quick across the body there for Manthou.
12 all here in game number 2.
Oh, ridiculous
in the corner
again from Manthou.
The placement from Manthou. I know we've talked about the court coverage and the ability to get back into good spots, but the ball placement is also excellent.
Yeah, well, his ability to read and anticipate gets him in a position early. So then he has that time to place it, add a little bit of power. Bauer, a little bit of frustration showing after that last one.
Boy, Bauer able to find some space. 13 all. It's first to 15, win by 2.
Who's going to crack? At this point, it's one error.
When you're in this situation as a player, when you're looking for your opponent to crack, what are you looking for?
I mean, your focus is just to stay loose, not to put pressure on yourself. Oh, that's a great ball from Bauer.
The shape. Game point, Jake Bauer.
Yeah, think about making your shots. Don't think about, you can't think about anything negative. You know, can't be don't miss, don't hit the net. Has to be everything positive.
Manthou making Bauer go corner to corner, 14 all. So we will go past the minimum here in game 2.
No.
Missed return. And it gifts Max Manthou a match point.
That is not what you want, is that freebie on the missed return.
You asked the question, who would crack?
That's potential of a very large crack.
Hairline fracture at the very least. Puts it in the net on the forehand as Max Manthou through in 2. He is into the quarters here in Fort Lauderdale.
Hello?
Hi there. This is Regional Power and Utility. We're calling you about an outstanding balance.
We thought I paid that.
You're scheduled for immediate shutoff unless it's resolved today. But I can help you make a payment right now.
Not today. Nice try.
Spot the red flags so you can protect yourself from fraud with the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours. Because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
The APP is sponsored by AARP, helping your health and happiness live as long as you do.
Charles Smith Wines, the official wine of the APP Tour. And Centerline Athletics, performance apparel created by and for pickleball players.
Max Manthou continuing his run here in men's singles, moving on to the quarterfinals. Strong down the stretch, took advantage of a couple of late errors from Bauer. He's courtside with Dorian Kraft and our Franklin post-match interview.
Thanks, Chad. Max, congratulations. You're moving on to the quarterfinals. Now, you just told me you didn't really expect to be here before the tournament started, hadn't played a lot of singles. So what do you make of this match?
Well, I heard that Eric Tice picked me to win this tournament, and I find that to be a very irresponsible choice by him. But I couldn't flame out early just because of him and the friendship we have. But yeah, I mean, I'm not prepared really for. I haven't been practicing. I've been traveling a lot, not really sleeping that well, and But I'm really happy to come out here and play pretty well. So yeah, I'm feeling okay.
You call it irresponsible, I call it bold. We all know that you can be a tricky matchup when it comes to the singles court. You said you haven't been playing a whole lot, traveling a whole lot. You've been doing that, been back and forth, I know. What's been going the best for you so far then?
Travel nourishes my soul. So and the new food, the new people, the new places. Being here again, it's been a while, and it feels fresh. I did miss the last event, so I'm feeling really fresh here at the fort. So no, I'm feeling pretty good, and yeah, I'm happy to be back.
Love to hear that for you. Love seeing you in the quarterfinals. We'll see you tomorrow. Coming up here in Fort Lauderdale, we've got more round of 16 action after this.